Hello once again, this is Brother Teacher. I would like to share with you 8 possible signs or reasons why you may be dehydrated. I may read them from my list first, or I might just go ahead and just talk about it in a little depth. But I want you to know how important it is to have water within. Over 2/3 of the human body is composed or comprised of water, fluid. A lot of people don't believe that the vast majority of your existence is that of water, but it is. Oftentimes this can be misconstrued because they don't think on a cellular level. Yes, we need water essentially way down within the cells of our bodies. So with that said, water is essential. We must have sufficient amounts of water daily because we lose water daily. We lose water through urination, defecation, through perspiration, and through exhalation. That's breathing out. So the water that we lose every day must be replaced in at least that same quantity. It has been scientifically proven that approximately 2 liters of water leave our bodies, especially in the summertime. It can fluctuate a bit throughout the year, but approximately 2 liters of water is what we lose on a daily basis. And so we must minimally replace 2 liters of water. I know that there are some that don't like water. They say they don't like the taste. But just because you don't like water, which is natural, doesn't mean that you should deny yourself of that vital substance. So, getting right to the point, if you are deficient in fluids or water, you can do a pinch test. You can pinch the top of the skin on top of your hand, pull it back. If you see a crease or any wrinkle behind that, you could possibly be dehydrated, especially if you're 30 years old and older. Again, you pinch tight, let it go. If it snaps back normally and you see no indentations or creases in your skin, then you may not be dehydrated. That's just one thing that I learned when I was working in nursing some years ago. Okay, number 2, constipation. If you find it difficult to pass stool or have a bowel movement to the point where you find yourself straining when you go to the bathroom to do number 2, you could possibly be dehydrated. There could be some other factors involved, but that's an indicator as well. Number 3, heart racing or palpitations, arrhythmias that are not normal. That can be an indicator that you are dehydrated as well, because your body needs water. It is a essential substance or element to your existence, to our existence. And so when you don't have it, your organs are affected in a negative way. They suffer, and your heart is no different, because your heart pumps the vital blood throughout the whole system. Okay, and when you get these irregular heartbeats or your heart is beating fast, it's telling you that something is wrong. And oftentimes that could be the result of a lack of water. Number 4, you can't focus. Cloudy brain. You're trying to read and you just can't get your attention together. That could be a reason for you not having mental clarity, let's say. All right, halitosis. That's 5. Halitosis is bad breath. no one wants to have bad breath, especially when you're talking to people and you're in a public setting. All you need to do, cup your hand like so, blow into your hand and smell it. If it smells bad to you, then it smells bad to everyone else. Okay, so that's another reason. That's your digestive tract. That's those gases that's coming up out of your mouth. Okay, halitosis. Okay, number 6. Wait a minute. Yes, that's 6. Your urine is dark in color, a dark yellow to an orange cast. That can be an indicator that you are dehydrated. And your urine is supposed to be a translucent sort of color. Straw yellow, I was taught when I was in school. Straw yellow. Bright colored yellow. Clearish. So if it's dark yellow to orange, something definitely is wrong. If it's dark, it's never supposed to be dark. Now, notwithstanding, if you're taking some form of medications, sometimes medications can change the color of your urine. Just depends on what it is. Okay, number 7, sore muscles. If you feel tenderness when you sit down, your knees are achy, your muscles and your joints are just achy on a regular basis, and you haven't drank sufficient amounts of water for a while, you're going to have sore muscles. And akin to that is going to be number 8, weakness and lethargy. You're lethargic, in other words. You're tired, you're sleepy all of the time, and you're weak. You don't want to get up out of the bed or even your chair. You don't have to get up and go. Okay, you don't feel energetic. That's an indicator that you probably are dehydrated as well. Now let me share this with you outside of the notes that I was just looking at. So you can always go back and watch the video again and pick up those 8 things. But let me tell you this. Water is essential, as I said. Okay, for the people who don't like to drink water, you can add some flavoring, natural flavoring, of course, to your water. You can squeeze you some lemon or some honey in the water, and you can drink it that way. Maybe that will make the experience better for you, since you don't like water. And you should take approximately 2 liters in, or a little bit more than 2 liters, but on average you lose about 2 liters of water a day, as I said, from exhaling out, from urination, defecation, and perspiration. So you want to put at least 2 liters of water back into your body. Also, remember that when you lose water, you don't just lose water, you lose electrolytes, minerals. Calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, manganese, potassium. You lose these things in your urine and your perspiration as well. So you must replace those. And unfortunately, the water supply, especially the city water supply I'm speaking of, and even regular bottled water doesn't contain these nutrients, these natural nutrients that our body needs, or electrolytes. So we have to get them elsewhere. The most natural source for these minerals or the electrolytes are your fruits and your vegetables. Okay? So if you eat plenty of fruits and vegetables, you will get those electrolytes. So remember this, that when you're taking that water that you have lost in, make very certain that you're also taking in nutrition from your vegetables and your fruits. Okay? To replace the electrolytes that you've lost. Also, when you are asleep and you have to go to the bathroom, when you are at play or at work and you have to go to the bathroom, don't hold it. When you hold it, you're asking for problems. You could potentially end up with a urinary tract infection. So don't hold your urine. Nature is telling you that you have to go to the bathroom, so you should answer by going to the bathroom, and don't hold it. Okay? Now, I would also advise you to make very certain that you exercise. I don't care what it is. Something that gets you up, moving, and perspiring. You need to heat your body up and get your metabolism cranked up. Most of us have many injuries, many illnesses and maladies we suffer from by our sedentary lifestyle. We sit, we lay all of the time. We walk, we don't run, we don't jog, we don't jump rope, we don't do push-ups, we don't do any calisthenics, we don't do anything to get our heart rate up. And that's causing our ills as well, and ultimately death. So remember these things. If you need any further assistance on this subject, or you have any questions pertaining to any other subject as it relates to health, as it relates to martial arts, or any subject that you normally hear me talk about, comment section below, and I will do my very best to respond. Again, I love you, and Yahweh loves you. This is Brother Teacher. I'm out.